How can one design with nature? When it comes to learning about it, there is a great master of 20th century, none other than Frank Lloyd Wright. F.L. Wright designed Fallingwater in 1935. Fallingwater is a house that many people visit every year because it is special. Even before it was finished in 1936, people were excited about it. It is not just because it is a beautiful place, but also because of its unique architecture. Fallingwater is more than just a symbol of creativity from the 20th century. It is a living thing that changes with the weather and people who visit it. The name itself, Fallingwater, suggests ongoing change. It started as a private place, but it is now open to everyone. But no matter how much it changes, there is something about Fallingwater that remains the same. It connects people to nature in a perfect way, blending humanity and the environment. When you understand that connection, you truly understand Fallingwater, and it continues to amaze us with its wonder. Fallingwater is famous, but it still puzzles many. Why did Frank Lloyd Wright choose its unusual location? Did the client influence its design? Why there is a low ceiling in the front door? How did he build over the waterfall? Why there are exposed stone walls and numerous terraces? Did Wright pick a specific spot for the fireplace because it was the client favorite? Answering these questions require more than just a common sense. It requires a deep understanding of Wright's architecture. Despite these mysteries, Fallingwater continues to capture the public imagination. It is a masterpiece of Wright's creativity, reflecting his principles of organic architecture, democracy, flexibility, and continuity. In today's video, we will explore and answer all of these questions. This was the first picture drawn by Frank Lloyd Wright, and his client was very much impressed by the design of the house, as it seems a very unusual kind of architecture. The house is on the waterfall, not in the front of the waterfall but on the top of it. F.L. Wright is always famous for his cantilevered balconies. It seems here they are floating on the water. The house orientation is not straight, it is an angle with the main waterfall, creating a real perspective view of the house and excitement in the house elevation. So how did Fallingwater begin? The unique feature of Fallingwater is that it's partly built over a waterfall on the Bear Run River. It was originally intended to be a weekend geteway for Liliane and Agar Kaufman, who was the owner of this house. The house is divided into two parts which are connected by the spiral pathway. The main house is on the waterfall and the guest house is at the top of the valley. Let's examine the house plan. The Fallingwater house was designed on a waterfall, making its placements on the site magical. F.L. Wright, known for his prairie style of architecture, always considered the fireplace placement crucial. Here he blends organic architecture with the house elevation. The main hall house has a square geometry extending towards the west, giving the overall mass a rectangular proportion. Wright employed different geometry in the house. The main entrance isn't directly visible from the main road. Instead, you first see the house perspective view from the south facade, then cross a bridge, enhancing the sensory experience. Now you will enter into the low height pergolas. Your emotions are suppressed. Then suddenly you enter into the large main living area, heightening excitement about the space. The first view upon entering is the opposite diagonal, with the forest as the background of the living room, emphasizing excitement to visit the waterfall from the terraces. Wright uses the diagonal layout to arrange spaces, with the fireplace on the one side and water pool on the opposite side, symbolizing fire and water in opposite direction to increase energy center of the house. The house is extended towards the west direction, where the kitchen and servant room is located. Few people know that Fallingwater is not just one house, it is a combination of two houses. The main house is situated on the waterfall, while the guest house is located at the top of the hill and connected from the second floor of the main house. It features a beautiful spiral pathway shaded by curved concrete canopies. The guest house comprises the garage, a living area, guest bedroom, and a plunge pool. Did you know that Albert Einstein also visited Fallingwater in 1938 and stayed in the guest house for some time? This house was so famous that many architects like Walter Gropius, Alvar Aalto, Henry Russell, and Philip Johnson also visited this house. In the prairie style of architecture, F.L. Wright consistently places bedroom on the top floor, and he followed this principle here as well. To understand prairie architecture better, you can watch this video. In the Fallingwater, on the first floor, he used the same stone walls that continues from the ground floor. Wright positioned the master bedroom and guest bedroom on this floor, with the lobby connected to the bridge leading to the guest house at the top of the hill. F.L. Wright intentionally extended the terraces of the house, creating a floating effect over the waterfall. These kind of cantilever projections you can also notice in the Ruby house and the previous work of F.L. Wright. To understand Fallingwater, we need to look at its structure and what Frank Lloyd Wright intended. It is not just the stone piers holding up concrete, it is more intricate. Wright built a core with the strong stone walls for essential rooms, while other walls have concrete slabs passing through them. The house uses three types of cantilevering to create floating levels. Each floor has its own support system. This design balances forces in the natural rock ledges around it. Here, FL Wright uses 3 concrete foundations that support the entire mass of the house, along with a stone foundation acting as a load-bearing wall. FL Wright employ an ingenious principle here. Usually in house design, walls support the horizontal slabs, but here Wright strengthens the slabs so much that they rest on the pillars, a technique that often seen in bridge construction. This is how Wright extended the cantilever terraces of the house, giving them an appearance of a floating on water. By doing this, he reduces the need for the vertical support and makes the plan more open and adaptable. Fallingwater reflects the feature of modern architecture like flat roofs and unornamented surfaces, but it also incorporates elements from various architectural traditions. Flat roofs have historical precedence. Wright's preference for simplicity evolved, reflecting his mastery of structure. Reinforced concrete and native stones are crucial material in Fallingwater design. Stone wall provides support and add aesthetics appeal, while reinforced concrete enabled cantilever structures. A vertical glass membrane framed in steel offers weather protection without blocking views, creating a unique architectural feature. Wright's intentional use of material and design elements create a sense of familiarity while introducing visual interest. FL Wright aimed to blend human life with nature in the Fallingwater, symbolizing renewal of the Bearon area. With 40 years of experience, Wright seamlessly integrated rooms with the environment, using cantilever terraces to enhance the living experience. The main floor of the house contains the living room and kitchen, while the second floor contains the master bedroom and the guest room. The top floor of the house contains the children room and the study area. Let's focus on the east section of the house. This will illustrate how Fallingwater is supported by the foundation and provide a floating experience for the occupants. Here, Wright utilizes concrete foundation positioned atop the waterfall to support the house slab. These slabs are designed like a paperwork system, with beams situated on the upper side of the slab. The top layer of the slab features a wooden floor finished with the waxed stone. The sandwich slab also acts as an insulation for the house, and its strength allows it to cantilever the balcony mass effortlessly. Consequently, the house slab appears to float above the waterfall. In summary, Fallingwater showcased how Frank Lloyd Wright implemented 3 main design ideas. First, he ensured that the building fit well into the land, maximizing natural light and weather exposure. Second, he used special structure to create rooms that suited the clients and blended with the land. Third, he added pathways inside the house that lead people to different parts, connecting them to ancient elements like earth, fire, air, and water. These ideas converge at the center of the house, demonstrating Wright's ingenious approach to designing building. We can also implement these principles into our design and make architecture more beautiful and elegant. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you have any particular requirement of architecture video, you can comment down below. See you in the next video. Salute.